World Cup and the controversies around it, the Ayana Fibia, no 2026 is no exception. 2022, you know, controversies be brave. FR games ni be brave. Majority of the games, I see a RJ World Cup will be and then. This time around, 2026 is no exemption. I think say common as start here. We have this controversies started from right away, match day one. Even before the tournament, you ever kick up, rejected, you move visa, being so by a boss search. Even recently, the almighty Leo Cuticini Messi in Argentina team, the Coco search. At what to the last game Argentina ball against Egypt, which is yesterday. I have fresh studios kick off. If you haven't subscribed, no, I fast subscribe. You follow on all social media platforms: Facebook, X, Instagram, and then on TikTok. My name is Clexon, and I'm here with Saint Dunga Jr. Dunga,
yeah, Clexon.
Controversies around the World Cup this year. The AI say adorson, and I'm in
for this year, I thought Senanke Bellemetini see or Katan, but as a way they are escalating too much, and you know. This World Cup, a lot of controversies. Proud before the World Cup, even organizations, and I say to the take it and the rest. Even before say keke ball, na nipa bebre fed up. You understand? So controversies in the end, you see what page and you
Okay, so it started from the African referee, the best African referee out of Somalia. Rejecting or visa could do Ukraine yes one in Kunse free the United States. Ghana Yanka said your Thomas Day party so you denying visa entry into Canada. It was to a mama Senegalese national team said you man in the boys no so your coco seche or more. You dream Argentina ni Lionel Messi and so you say a bomb search airport one US airport Messi cried and all the Syria and the games no so and common be Mexico, England, Cape Verde, Argentina, and the current one, which is Argentina, Egypt, and also a Bori and Comobi and a Koso. There is this conversation going around, say competition raged for Lionel Messi and Argentina boys. No, Dunga, do you agree with those saying that?
Oh yeah, sometimes. I need to side with them.
What side with them?
I side with them.
Fully, 100%.
I side with them 95.5%.
95.5%. Maybe the 0 negative 110. And I'm also mean side with them. Yeah, and yes, media but then why are you saying say rate?
A rate.
Why you say
because of the kind of games they are so anyhow officiating is going in favor of Argentina.
Games being there also.
Argentina first game against Algeria. I just don't want to dive inside, bro. Mm-hmm. Messi should have gotten a red card in that game. Mm-hmm. But no Tiaman the straight red. VAR did not even review the game.
Okay.
That incident now one review no, at least no was an komukama ya
there was a replay of that ball.
There was what?
There was a replay.
It was once.
Now bro, once and
listen, Senka
if it was something critical and
critical, bro. The referee decided not to intervene, bro.
Okay.
Critical.
Oh, okay.
From that game, Omudiba Argentina. I just don't want to go there.
Okay.
Against Australia, that first goal Argentina scored, Messi. But now, this guy, Amada. Cut back. There was a foul from McAllister to that almost striker, bro. If it were to be Argentina, foul. The last game they played again, even the Cape Verde game. Mm-hmm. Just look at what happened.
What happened?
You don't know what happened.
Can't say be factual. I'm a person who you win some Cape Verde didn't see. Meaning they see to catch me.
McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. Mm-hmm. Enzo Fernandez when I was saying could do red card.
But no, so do red card. Okay.
I am a fan say Kevin in a chance and come the ball on a cockanta. Enzo Fernandez will see ball or che ball. Then card cry maybe. But Kevin for years I'm retaliating with the same aggression. Yeah, I know man card said they be reduce you ball now, but you reduce how I bet my influence game. Okay. Aside that game, just look at the last game they played against Egypt. And the crowd there, bro. And
that is where I may work as a race that I meant to was ball. Let me just take the Egypt's game however. Egypt's game, people claim say that goal now you disallow him. Then you can say you disallow, it should have stood. Who agree?
I don't agree.
Good. That is first incident of the game. Yeah. People like can't want to be your boyfriend honor.
Before you go, we are being sincere here. We are not going to back Messi. We are not going to back Argentina.
Nobody is backing.
I'm not going to hate on Argentina. I don't hate Messi.
Nobody is backing no one here.
He's one of the best.
Obi and back
football. That be what. Intimate person Obi Beka say. Me against. I'm just saying the truth.
Why DS now?
Continue,
bro. You continue. How we saw the something.
You continue. After that incident, a boy also a foul.
Okay, and you disallow it. Egypt took 2-goal lead.
Yeah.
It took 63rd minute before Argentina via Lionel Messi that cross at Cuti Remoro and they equalized the first goal. What take you 2-goal lead against Argentina? You are playing with a system. Oba and who defend a break Argentina on counter. A farmer. You couldn't hold up. Nipana Baba equalize it. And you are saying, say, you are complaining, say, yes, you fine. Another incident in the game I see here, and also say the third goal. I think it's one incident to be see here. Before the third goal, McAllister eko chamber mush eto fem. And also free honor before Musala and then Julian Alvarez's incident. Dunga, these are the incidents, the 3 major incidents you see. The first one, which is the disallowed goal. The second one, McAllister on Mamouche and then Julian Alvarez on Mohamed Salah. Which of these incidents now who say? And until Emma Jane say ya rage.
And then Emma, the also who say born and your foul. Tie incidents too now can then say your foul.
Me, Magacho say, if McAllister the fine, because McAllister's play, you bet Maca said the ball wasn't in that region, but he was entering the ball and the player Kitabola, a pass can come to him. You are blocking, watching out of him. So McAllister's own, I agree with everyone says it should have been considered. Julian Alvarez Musala's game, there is no way. The penalty.
So McAllister's own that ball now McAllister saw Mamouche.
I agree with them.
You agree? So you agree? Say Honor
I was a referee near BB.
That be tie.
And a referee's decision. I was so a BB. The ball is not there. I quite to say a bebo corner. Uti dunga. I quite to say a bebo corner. Na player be acquiring. Actually player be out of him. Referee need to stop it playing my yes and retake corner. And ultimately stop it ma. It was a BBI settled.
What you so may born over penalty.
Otima is so bono. Into anything to say a referee's decision. It is a whole one year a coup because a BC a chill be to film on Jane was Sammy retake
a coup.
Maybe and I'm sure into corner the end of the eye a chill be to film. No one allows say yes and retake corner for form. And on the a different matter now because mama scenarios too. Corner me the corner example. It me chill be to film your corner. Dunga. Referee no team my retake. Referee be suit me the penalty na yebo. Nti I no referee no ayefa na wanye fair. It's on McAllister's case a referee's decision. How he thinks and I had the origin obey. Because ball no need that region. And the action what to film. Nti obetimi I decide on whatever he thinks he has to do. Wanje that Julian Alvarez ball Musala. Julian Alvarez akota tackle jebo na wi. E ko run. Musala na ya be show. And share video no from a odi when you share video ni adunga ne nan krampa anka ne
men kasa asem no
men kade na men kade
bro
what should I say
Julian Alvarez na anka Musala
na kranka no ye nyina na be sisi wo na obi ati ato
this
is not a penalty. That is not a penalty baby. I me consider kakra that ball on McAllister
ball no me hu no kra say enye penalty more than
we me kra no na me hu ni say referee no betimi decide Musala's own should be a penalty wakota clad the ball first
First goal, listen.
Say Julian Alvarez ball.
First goal, listen. First goal, me who say Julian
Alvarez. And
the second Rebecca Lizaro Martinez to lose the ball.
The question I ask you.
No, say Sana o can Rebecca Lizaro Martinez.
One who say Julian Alvarez the ball.
And I'm say yes Sana o can say Ojebo. Wajebo until say ucho obi jebo anu che say nye foul na.
Obi anka say nye foul.
Until say wajebo na that means say when na
anka the ball we o ye na.
Fair play.
That boy fair
play. Fair play, right?
That's it.
It means say na Lisandro Martinez board so na nye foul wenti anu because why na wajebo sana o pa chere. No, pay argument now here. Sana o pa chere say Julian Alvarez the ball no free Musala ho na say one tackle wentwa na it means say Lisandro Martinez so lose ball no. Ti Argentina goal no to ma the whole of Argentina players no rush referee don't go ever.
It was a foul.
They knew say BBS there was a contact. The same thing as
VAR so free referee disallow play my play no call so VAR friend. It was VAR who called the referee.
Or still say holding on. Is that not so?
Because say go no we
TM. Go no share no. Jubilating no. Argentina players no rush and say no there was an incident that
was where VAR came inside. That was where VAR came inside. That is the duty of the VAR.
Odo na press and the tone so the way na camera angles ni e twama e hwe no. It means that BBC here. It's your the same and what then or the same thing. A person can onion the what is the work of VAR? Incident. I am not here.
Incident.
I am not here to educate you. Listen,
never. That is where
the argument you are doing. Listen, bro. What I mean, the argument that we are doing, I'm not here to educate you. You understand? I am here to tell you the fact. So if the first incident here to me prompting because of the pressure that Argentina players put on him now, the same thing I was saying third goal Argentina say because the pressure you went on to the bench, coach and staffs be card for what? Because they were
protesting. Do you know the abusive words they were saying back then?
If I don't know, then you.
So we shouldn't talk about all players. I don't know players now parking. So one more card, no command staff card. It tells you what went on at the back.
The first goal that they scored,
do that we can't actually. But are they
do you know what Argentina is also do?
Before a referee will go to the touchline, a fourth official and the referee says something has come. You know this.
And I'm saying, you know what Argentina players also do?
You know what players no one can no command.
You know what Argentina players works there.
If they did something, my card.
And I'm saying, only Argentina players.
And I'm choose and on a fourth official and the first Brasil.
And on the fourth official.
So if he called on the first that means what they did. Good
because they were having.
Oko touchline. One money per card. And you per back no money card. Into fourth official reporting. Into so be a BB from Argentina's bench. Ever reporting. Why is it that when it's Messi, always there is issues around?
You have centered this argument on say you so abusive, but that's the reason why you come on card.
It's a scenario I'm just making. So we don't know the kind of ways they use back there. We don't know what they did back there.
There can be a lot of
Argentina
it can be a lot of things on a bit provoke referee na man card. Say they be shut you down because incident is in a big bit tomorrow Russia free dagger out na park so a merit card. Friend say bench players no much one. Free bench will be dagger out one no. Ever park na sign my card because you're not
supposed to come there.
You're not supposed to be there. And it's a bit number and no crowd no more card. Aside that it tells it rings something to the referees here say BBSC. I didn't see any BBSC also consult the VAR. Why then did he no go consult the VAR? And I'm person
it's enraged. Do ya me back. We should one thing I want us I'm so person say Africans they call tournament with lack of concentration. It is not Egypt in Kwa.
It's not concentration.
Team BN Team BN referees decision and we come wow. This World Cup, there is no team of a culture say referees decision and come one. And one thing we should know about these South American teams is that their kind of football is aggressive. Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay. Social Paraguay.
Aggressive. Also,
social Paraguay, France. Okay, Brazil. Ebo no we. You see how their style is. It's mostly referees allow them. Mostly when two European games have ball referee beje foul. Say two South American countries and even a South American Europe. Mostly happens. You don't watch the games.
I didn't.
Paraguay.
It's not the fairness of the game.
It's not the fairness of the game. Aggression. That is Nipan and the profile. No. It is how can say how baby and the ball more because 2 seconds there you whistle for foul. That is how they play. They be South American boy.
It's a referee South American one.
Or France.
Or European, right?
Or France.
I don't know European or no South American from Bobuga.
And how they play the ball.
But it's only born to the fairness of South American Buga.
I'm not common a video. I'm just giving you a scenario. Say that is how they play their ball. To mostly a referee who's in a pitch where you get intimidated by their play. It affects how I'll be officiating. That is how. And case incidents, no, I'm not relating it to the incident to their play, their style of play.
So you are trying to tell me, say, you don't have anything to say about, say, Argentina. I don't know, like any
Argentina.
Listen, Argentina team, no. Me full game, no. That Lisandro Martinez. I understand, say, in the 90 on any day, you foul. VAR came into that incident and Eko review my eba be cancel go. The same thing happened in the game. Now listen, Egypt Sunya the same thing. When they want VAR, but what Argentina and also found Argentina they go go no na ama Egypt
Nga ade way asi de bia me no ye hwe.
Argentina, bro. That's the reason why they say
Argentina ko obia bisimo obia.
Argentina's own is too
every
much.
Team enjoys from
Argentina's
this.
own
Why
is
is
too
it that
much?
when it's Argentina,
Bro.
when it's Messi quite a rate?
Why is it that it's only
when it
Argentina that
wasn't
they are getting a lot of
when it
it?
wasn't going in for Messi in when it was 2-0 up.
2-0 up. Like what?
Nobody was talking about it being rate. Argentina better be come back rate.
They just took their chances.
And I make us that time na only
Argentina were playing the ball just that they
nobody voiced out say yeah Reggie I'm Egypt. But take feedback come back
Argentina didn't control the game. They couldn't find the spaces. That's the reason why Egypt capitalized them more. Like they capitalize on that and they only utilize all my chances. But the thing is, something happened in the game. You consulted the VAR. Me sent me argument. And the reason why I'm saying this is not. I didn't see what consulted VAR. And the same thing happened in the game. And then they also want to VAR. You can say, listen, you can have
me and you are aware. If referee will go to the VAR, a VAR room going to be consulted before so big. And your bedroom.
Sir. Incident is here now on and they are provoking me because and first and second. Listen, last 2022 World Cup, the same thing happened. Argentina were playing football, bro. Never be say you're discrediting Argentina. You're discrediting no. Just look at what Messi is doing in the game. We are just centered this argument on a rage thing. Then the papa now game here they are not on chain. And now we go for make us as way because play our about 9 consecutive games in the World Cup. Need no go, bro. It wasn't Everton and once on the head. It's not a fluke. On one case, Blakey that assist record. Obriki was here. He scored 21 World Cup goals. We are not here talking about Messi. We are talking about rage because of officiating.
That is
so if I'm talking about officiating, that make us a referee no. And I'm a rager. Don't tell me say Argentina didn't know me foul. Foul. The referee decided not to collect the ball. That be all, bro.
Okay. And I'm say we yet here they say yes a rage bro. We should also accept it say African countries na you lack focus, attention, concentration in game. Egypt could lead 2-0. What me defend here breaking the pan on counter. What now man be equalize Ashewebi. I feel now over so now me cry there. But only baby where I'm pissed. Do you know where I'm pissed? Right. After the game, Yabo game na we. The comments from the coach and then their player Zico, the Osha second goal. Zico. Comments from them. As a professional player, you are under FIFA. Say club B turn here best inside papers now transfer now go to FIFA stamp it. Yeah. And then you are saying this about this same organization as a professional. What said this organization? I say you go out to voice this. We know you are angry. Emotions are high. Why should you do this, Dunga?
You know he's angry because football ya komejuma bro wabo border. Omo was obi mbo crowd obi who said you'll be provoking and akuma sikosoro. And anything now professional no see one man hold you one man can or temper down. Now okoko grantee interview until mostly so players are omo full game more omo pon ya bon so more personal assistant be no ma push am say
the dressing room
good. But here we are the whole of the team members no go for they were pissed. Into obi o kwako gina ba bi so kwako din komo bia obeka sorry to say munu enti me niam na kokan me hunu say o kan out of here na ewo ni mu no but then in the near future ne be ha no. You understand? I don't side with him by some way somehow I side with him because bro yeah you understand what happened in the game referee need dey what chiro mo za go machi na etwa mo so nko aye bo masofa
that is in the last minute of the game no.
Okay. It says Sadia bro, me side and the coach in the sun and you know one thing about football. It's like that. Sometimes you don't get what you want. Me, I know that. Say sometimes you don't get what you want.
And that is where
you made mention of listen.
Egypt team can tell me say about tournament with referee's decision in
you listen to me. You made mention
Egypt can never say
you
that.
made mention of say omuni focus omuni like concentration. Experience in this tournament.
And on concentration
only experience. Because where Argentina, aside some go 2 down, they were having hopes and no, we can do it.
Baby.
Egypt is not having that backup. Egypt is not having that zeal. Egypt is not having that record backing him. So through this stage that they can possess or they can proceed forward until a comeback. No. The same thing now. Me expect Senegal so crab but also turn on my bed on uniform. It tells you how damp and how unprofessional, and I don't know the word I can use.
Professional, don't make professional, but and I make an like concentration.
The coach let Egypt down. This is a word that Obia and Timin can person.
Sam Hassan or
uniform is a Sabia.
Good. Into our mistakes, why
mistakes? So the referee should not allow
every team. Remember, say every team benefits from referee's decision. So as a professional coach, our coach the Egyptian national team, you shouldn't go out there and voice out like this.
Obia benefited. The last game Portugal against Croatia.
Portugal against Croatia. That disallowed goal for
Croatia. Me video me check me say ball no can Portugal player. As I say can Portugal ball to be the sense. But here is the case. Ban interview say sense abi she ball no me team say twinti yan because say about Portugal player. Ya Croatia free. Omo kan no so be kan bia o. By the tennis Egypt there no. Same incident happened in the game. Let's say Ronaldo she go be now Ronaldo ball we there.
That outside would be.
Yeah, you understand. Mm-hmm. And so Yakoko say in Portugal na say but the German say how be draw. But same incident happened and same incident happened and in him say was en kawe den. Oje and how they go have another and nka say ball na enye foul that go. But van na ko no one man. Sorry to say haters and Messi bias for no. Who say
bro,
the game is rich. Bro, Mr.
Van buy every team has benefited from it. See Real Madrid, Barcelona, Argentina, France, Belgium. Why Egypt nankasa or kasano were benefiting from this VAR. Until I don't know why. What's it? Maybe problem is the coach and then the player, professionals coming out to voice out like my fans need this uncommon. Then you control yourself. But if they are coming out to speak like that, I think it's the dumbest decision. And I'm waiting for the punishment they will give to them.
Listen,
I know definitely they will get something.
Before we end this conversation, you said Julian Alvarez one foul Mosala. Paredes nyabo nanke counter Mosala different or they call or so for foul. So one share that video na corner sign ko correct video.
So what see incidents see game media.
In the first half, Obi share ball no be bia wo high in the first half say referee fair.
Oh, cool.
But in the second half, something triggered the referee to change his decisions. 50-50 ball, we are not called the Argentina.
50-50 ball, we are not Argentina. There was no 50-50 ball, Egypt.
Mention one.
Infringement, second half, Egypt.
Mention one. You mention one.
It be question that they ask you.
Mention one for me, bro. Mention one. Message Bobby, Yankano, or Chano to attack the say, oh, we dear. No, I say, but Argentina man in Kofi. Born already know, as I say, Argentina man in Kofi because of them. Yeah, in Argentina, film can be higher because the fairness and the beauty of the game. Like for the fairness, they're fine, but for the beauty of the game, any FIFA, so the Kakra, they are supporting clubs, no, fine. But bro, let fairness be fair. Let justice be justice, bro. I don't know why you almost see Egypt. Let me go. Pamata video no pon so. Obi abehu that incident, bro. 50-50 ball piano come Argentina in the second half. Oh, sometimes it's sad.
Was it every 50-50 ball be not Argentina?
Bro, sometimes
right? But in the second half, Argentina committed 5 fouls. Egypt committed 6. So if every 50-50 ball, then anyone say Argentina committed foul. So if a 5 and 6 now catch them, so every infringement be in favor of Argentina.
You can't 50-50 ball out here. 50-50 ball. So me the ball demanding now free match better. Come infringement. That's not 50-50 ball, bro. Educate them.
Into I don't know the. Hey, agenda no. Just assume we be our kind of pass why.
Na boy share we be out here be hu baby na me wo.
Yes, I so much. Dunga uti me ba honest opinion.
But the thing is left fair.
Honest here. Imagine say Sabo ya ka say Njema Egypt no. Ya Jema Messi the conversation out there.
I say Adibia man. Ya shego na
the conversation out there Uncle Fubedi in command Uncle Fubedi. And a Messi penalty. If it was for Messi, cause I'm common ebedi. Be honest with yourself. Cause better na way and Messi yeah ani achi at one. But eko editia and the rate and bro.
And say eko editia.
Bro, now Messi Kofi crowd be hwan World Cup.
Ronaldo Kofi hwan.
Messi Kofi. Messi go ho.
Good.
And this Messi crowd be hwan.
Na make catch on make a be conversation one thing
Messi Kofi did not
FIFA man Messi. And the sawa no.
And the ten no. And the FIFA say yeah ball pass.
And no. What's your aka no kre. Once aka no kre.
What's your 2 CJ?
Bro, waka no kre.
Egypt share 2 ye disallow goal.
Waka no kre singa. What's 3? What's 3 goals?
It too concentrate.
What's 3 goals disallow back?
Yeah, disallow back because it was a foul. It is a ball.
It was foul.
Concentrate.
It was a foul.
All ball say it. Dunga. All ball say it.
It was a foul ball.
All ball say it.
I feel
it was no say ya.
I feel disallow goal. I feel it.
It's not about hit me, hitting. It's about you focusing on yourself. Obi so chen wide, bro. Agree. accept it. Greatness is greatness. Messi greatness is not behind the game. What kind of 2 incidents? It changed everything in the game. That's what the other fans should accept and move with
Other
it.
fans in the day.
Other fans, no. We know where the agenda is coming from.
A delusional thing.
And then delusional something. It be something where they.
A delusional.
Then who are the people saying say you are ready something?
And I'm saying
100% of them are Ronaldo boys.
It's because of your mindset.
And your mindset is never delusional. That's how it is.
You're Messi fan. You're Messi fan.
When it is Messi, it is rage.
Boy, kasa. Charlie, oye Messi fan wow. That ball no kanokuro, that ball no nenye fan.
Enya fe na okwa
What bro, no kwena meka. Onye Messi fan si ata so. What you say?
It's not about
Obi ehun say.
It is not about Messi fan. It's not about Messi fan. Yeah, but Messi here bibi na nya meka. You are here. It's not about being Messi. I want us to understand them. Come on, you do about things there. And as Argentina, you rage something. We should put that aside. Every team benefits from referees' decisions. That is what I want us to understand right now. Team be benefiting from referees' decision. And team should stop that. You rage. If the team is benefiting, that is it.
My mega say me say. They be out na aka say ba na sa comparison na me yes sa comparative dey intra. Bro, yeah, appreciate me and Kofano Mabe. No,
that is it.
And then that is never say conversation as now. As a baby, you see a Kofan for now.
Bro, you
trust me. Say, I didn't miss here. No, extraordinary and who was any Rebecca by referee decisions. I may say I deny a rage. As one because I would
referee now.
Referee decisions. I know.
Referee.
Ojima Ronaldo.
Meba.
Ojima Ojima
Meba.
Ojima
Argentina.
Ojima listen. Ojima Argentina. Argentina no best player why.
Messi.
Nti wana emu di. Emu Ronaldo di ana.
Nti bebo Messi di.
Charlie, we dey sign out.
Nti bebo Messi di.
Sign out. Papa ba ya de man Messi, bone ba ya fa ma hwan. Ronaldo papa ba ya de man, bone ba ya de ma hwan. Bruno Fernandes ni biti na bon kwase, ya bo betena anka. Enso hwan ya de share no Ronaldo. Messi in the first obi aka say Messi, o say penalty kwa na ono kwa e basa, ono aka sa kan. Ba okeka also ya de okeka no in the second half. Okeka no in the second half. BBC ye o say nka ye je ba ya nje. Ene ho say na meka na ya o. Me nka Messi nyama na why bro. Ade na why na me say obi nya ebi da. Bo player why ebi da. Ye ka World Cup asem bro, ne Champions League ye ka.
Me this an komo na me.
Entinu me who so obi centered argument on Messi Ronaldo World Cup. I'm so ye damn.
Messi Ronaldo World Cup.
Ronaldo
Messi
Ronaldo World Cup. I also this an komo. Enti me ka dem say
ya World Cup ya
any other fans asem bro.
Ronaldo
Kofi ko Messi.
Ronaldo Kofi
Messi.
I say what
private Messi because ya World Cup bro. Obenya nko no so was up. Oh internet. Messi pushes me and I also pushes him. Just to say ye tia na ye sorry to say ye nim ne ye kan e bia ye kun on tokwa. Bro, omo live your life o. Ye na ye tia no ma ye nya banku bi di. Onya airtime 30.
But they are not cool. Messi Ronaldo are not
bro.
They don't test. They don't call.
They don't test. Now they don't have a board.
They don't. They've said it anytime. They don't call. They don't test.
Your players will be you forget it. Your players will be forget it.
Me one thing I want us to know here is every team benefits from referee's decision. Into say ya rage and every game ya rage because
I dispute that fact.
Into every game teams know there are teams that benefits from referee's decision. So the people out there now, more that mindset say, "I rage this thing from Lionel Messi." They should stop that conversation and appreciate greatness. That is it.
For them.